In China, there were no lakes or rivers in all the land, but only a vast eastern sea where lived 4 dragons. They were the long dragon, the black dragon, the fur dragon, and the yellow dragon. They served the Jade Emperor, and the job is to watch the sea. Everything was running well until one day the 4 dragons watched and heard a lot of people praying desperately to the Jade Emperor. What's the problem, actually? Well, the problem was the rain stopped falling in China. No rain for years! Can you imagine that? No rain at all. How suffered those people are. Days by days, the 4 dragons couldn't stand anymore to see their pain. How sad they are. They will all die if no rain comes. We should go to the Jade Emperor and ask him to make it rain. The 4 dragons agreed, and they flew up into the heaven where the Jade Emperor lived. Their coming actually made the Jade Emperor a bit angry.
Hey, what are you doing here? You should be in the sea, remember?
The 4 dragons reported what they see right away. They told us about the people's crying. My Majesty, please send the rain to the earth now. The crops will fail and the people will starve. They will die soon. At the time, the Jade Emperor was very busy with his new wife. The Jade Emperor, who was under the trace of his fairy wife, made a false promise to the 4 dragons.
Oh, very well. Return to your place now. I will send the rain tomorrow.
The 4 dragons were very happy, returned to the sea. 10 days passed. The Jade Emperor forgot his promise. They were very upset by what they saw. The Jade Emperor doesn't care about the people who need him. If there is a little way that we can help them. They were thinking so hard. Suddenly, one of the dragons had an idea to scoop up some water from the sea and spray it into the sky, so it would look like a rain in the village. The idea is a brilliant idea, right? At first, they worried about what would happen if the Jade Emperor knew about this thing. Of course, the Jade Emperor would get angry to them. They knew the risk, but finally they kept doing the plan. Now, what do? The 4 dragons scoop up some water in their mouth, flew over the land and sprayed it into the sky. So the seawater fell down as the rain. The crops began to grow up and green again. People cheered and cried with joy. Knowing this, the Jade Emperor was enraged.
How dare the 4 dragons give the rain without my permission?
After that, he sent his armies to arrest them. The 4 dragons were outnumbered, and they were dragged back to heaven. After that, the Jade Emperor ordered the mountain god to bring 4 mountains and lay them upon the dragon's back. What happened then? They didn't even regret their action. Well, how do they show the love for the last?
Magically,
The four dragons dumped themselves into the four rivers that flowed out of the mountain, through the valleys and fields, and finally returned back to the sea. And this was how four great rivers of China were created. Yangtze, Huanghe, Susha, and the Heilongjiang. I think that's all my story. Thank you very much for your attention.